Hey guys, Sharkin here, and welcome back to another gold farming video. Today, we'll be looking at something different that's not exactly transmog. So we're going to be farming for Frostweave cloth. Some of you might remember this place from when Wrath of the Lich King was current content, and a little bit further after that, because a lot of people farmed here. So I am here next to the Shadow Vault, just to the left of it, up here, and you've got this little ledge. As you can see, that's the ledge there. And you just got all these like people fighting. I'm not even going to bother trying to pronounce that, but these combatants, and they fight each other, and it spawns quite quick. So before you actually start this farm, the only thing you want to farm from here is really Frostweave cloth. So we're going to take a look, and before you start, you want to make sure you are a tailor. You can use this, you can farm this on any class because it's such a small area and it's quite easy. So just bring your tailor because any class is pretty much fine, and you can just use well fed. So with a tailor, you can get this cloth scavenging tailoring. So you sometimes find additional cloth from humanoids, which will increase the amount of Frostweave cloth. It doesn't look like much, but if I did 1 hour and then I did 1 hour with the buff, it would be, you can see the difference then. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. So I've got my bear tartare on. I haven't got a macro. You know, you can make a macro if you want, if that makes it easier for you. I'm not sure really what class will probably be best for this. Maybe like, because people who have like tailoring are mostly like the cloth classes, like mages and stuff. So it's up to you what you want to bring. Maybe a warlock would be the best because they can use that, you know, that ability, the affliction warlock. I haven't tried it yet, but you can. As you can see, when you start getting down to the last few, see there's none left, right? As soon as you kill that one, you watch, one spawned. And it just keeps doing that, and it just keeps spawning over and over again. You kill it, and it will just spawn. Exactly what it's supposed to do. And you'll never run out. I would suggest this to be a solo farm. I wouldn't do this for any other, like, in a group or anything. You can if you've got a friend who really wants to do the same thing. But, you know, I thought I'd just release this as a solo farm. So, you know, you go loot, and I got 2 Frostweave from that one, and you just go around. You don't want to loot as you kill. You want to do it like every 2 minutes because you want the maximum amount of loot because you're wasting too much time looting each time. So let me just quickly loot it all up and I'll see how much I got. Alrighty, let me quickly finish this off and I'll show you what this farm can actually produce. Alright, that's pretty much it. And I farmed for like, you know, a little bit and I'm already up to 27. Well, I had like, I don't know, 5 or something. So with that, let's take a look what we can actually make and turn it into profit. You can sell the Frostweave cloth by itself, and it only sells for 2 gold 80 roughly, which is, it's not bad, but it's not exactly like amazing. So what you want to do is you want to go to your tailor and you want to look at all the stuff you can make. So we're looking at Frostweave, bolt of Frostweave. So if you want to make a bolt of Frostweave, as you can see, it is not going for 396. Someone's just really stupid. So we're just going to make the bolt of Frostweave. After you've done that, you can turn it into bolt of imbued Frostweave. So what the bolt of imbued Frostweave, it requires 2 of the bolts, which is 10 Frostweave cloth, and then 2 infinite dust to make 1 of these. See, when you're doing this, you'll also get a lot of greens. And when you disenchant them, you're going to get... Where is that dust? It was here before. Ah, this one here. You're going to get infinite dust from disenchanting the weapon. So it all leads into each other. So you can just, you know, mail off all those things to your enchanter, disenchanter, bring them all back. When you get these bolt of imbued Frostweave, let's say I make some and now I have, what, 14 of them. Let's see what I can make from that. I'll show you guys. So we're going to take a look at bolt of imbued ones. So you can make Frostweave bags. It requires 6 of them, which is very easy to make if you think about it. I just made 3 from like a minute or 2 of farming, and Eternium thread, which is vendor buy price, 3 gold. So that's 6 gold, and you can make a bag worth 345. It might sell, it might not. If you put it for a reasonable price, people will buy it, especially with the new sub races coming out. A lot of people are going to be looking for bags, and if yours is not a bad price, they're going to go for a 20 slot over a 16 slot. But of course, everyone has money, they're probably going to buy the Hexweave. So it's all up to you. you don't have to make this. You can make, let's say, Spellweave and all these other ones. So let's take a look at Spellweave. It doesn't actually have a cooldown and only requires 1 bolt of imbued Frostweave, which is very cheap to make. It says 37 gold, so something really cheap. And Eternal Fire 2, so that's the most expensive thing for it. It's 170 gold, right? But it only cost you roughly like 70 gold to buy from the old Dalaran vendor. So the old Dalaran vendor, I will show you guys. I'll start flying there so you guys can see. Alright, so as you can see, so it's pretty cheap to make. Let's say it's 140 gold plus you get this for free pretty much, and you make a Spellweave worth 1,027 with an average sell price of 556. And what can you actually do with this Spellweave? You can try to sell it, of course you can. The more markets you are in, the better. It's got 26 auctions. You can make, let's say, silky boots. You can make slippers, 16k for this one. 4 Spellweave, Ebon Weave, and Runed Orbs. Look at all this cheap stuff. Spellweave gloves. Let's take a look at this one. So it's 16k, right? 10k actually, 10.5. Let's look at Ebon Weave. So Ebon Weave requires 2 Eternal Shadow. It's even cheaper than the vendor. The vendor is like 70 gold, so you might as well just buy out 2 of them 39 gold. So that's what? 80 gold. Then you can sell the Ebon Weave. Why not? You're making good profit for all of these. So everything can be made into money. It all depends what you want to do the Frostweave. You can just sell it by itself, or you can, let's say you farm up 1,000 Frostweave. You put 200 on the auction of just Frostweave. You turn 200 into bags. You turn 200 into, you know, you make a bit of everything, and you could possibly make a good income. So I'll just quickly show you guys the vendor. I am nearly there. It is somewhere in this direction. So I'll just double check so you guys know. So next to the Shadow Vault, this little place right there, that thing. And you can make all of this stuff. I've actually bought these. So I shouldn't have sold it for 50 gold, but I did. 196 days ago. That's a long time ago, and I'll forgive myself for not selling for like 200 and something. And sorry for the mess. And while you're there, you can also kill rares and stuff like that. But solo farm, remember? And don't forget to bring your tailoring. And if you haven't got this cloth scavenging tailoring, sorry, my Hearthstone was on cooldown and I'm just going to fly there. Nearly there, nearly there. I can see the building slowly appearing. If you haven't got this cloth scavenging, so anyone with a tailor above like 300 or something, just come to the old Dalaran, so the northern version, and you just go to the tailoring person, which is, I believe, this building here. Let me just show. It might be this. Actually, I think it's this building. Yeah, it's this building here. So you just go inside, you talk to this guy, and you pay 5 gold. 5 gold to learn that one. It's so good. So we're going to take a look at the orb vendor. So as you can see, you can buy these orbs for very, very, very cheap. Frozen orbs, it's just over... I'll show you guys how cheap it is. Sorry guys, I did not prepare much for this video. Alright, so we're going to fly in here. So we're in the Alliance one. I'm not sure where the Horde one. It is probably somewhere in here. So you're going to look inside. And you got Crusader orbs. You got... That's not what I need. And you got to go to Frozen orbs. 75 gold. 75 gold to buy one. Let's say I buy 2 of them, right? That only cost me 150 gold to buy 2 of them. You can actually get that reduced price by being friendly with... I forgot what reputation it was. Oh, I don't think I even have the reputation. I believe it is the other... Actually, I don't remember. You guys just got to check it up. It reduces the price for one of them. It's in my video for that actual orb vendor. So when you get here, you want to buy Eternal Fire, 2 of them. So buy, and just like that, I got an extra one for 75 gold each instead of paying 200 and, you know, 226 or 170. And you can craft unlimited amounts. Probably back then this might have had a cooldown, but now it doesn't. You can just craft, 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 and you just keep crafting. See? Easy as that. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopes it makes you guys lots of gold. You have a good one. Bye-bye.